Shout out to everybody here on a Saturday night, kicking it with the lifer from all around the world. Doesn't matter where you're from, Bitcoin holding a key level. Can we see what happens on this slow weekend? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Can Bitcoin get into the green box that I put out this morning? Let's take a look at what's going on. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. Baby, thank you, dear Lord, for every single thing in my life. Thank you for this beautiful business. Thank you for each and every one of you. Thank you for everyone in my life. I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in and making this happen, this whole Bitcoin, YouTube, crypto amazingness. So shout out to all my awesome people here that believe in crypto more than anything else besides God and their family, and keep it pushing every single day, no matter what. Crypto lifers, you are a lifer. Just like me, you've dedicated your life to cryptocurrency, and this is it. BB is in the studio. I repeat, BB is in the studio. She has left the studio. BB has left the studio. $90,350 dollar bill though. Let's take a look at BTC. Let's take a look at my green box. I see this total 3 could go either way. Can we get this Adam and Eve? Can we get this higher low? Can we dig our way out? Oh, we almost got there. It didn't look good, right? It started to dump. They went after the longs, 89.7, and went after them. Sniped. Look at that. That was a long snipe. Brought the price right back to kind of where it was when we started the show at 8 this morning. 7, 8, 6. Oh, that was early, like 6, 7. This is where we were this morning. We're right back where we were. It's funny, Bitcoin likes to pump when the show comes on. And look, we touched the 21 above the 200 price pump. We touched the 21 above the 200 price pump. We're touching the 21 above the 200. We might get another pump here for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at that candle close of the daily. Let's talk about key support. Let's have some fun. Let's look at the charts the only way we know how. The most detailed and the most thorough way. Every single day here on the channel. Shout out to my lifers. Where are my lifers at? Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Where my lifers at? Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm not playing around no more. Let's go. Let's get it going. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night we take back our lives. They may take our coins, but they'll never take... I love y'all. You know, the brave hearts of crypto, the people that will never stop, the crypto lifers. This community will be going on forever, man. Till I'm long gone, the lifers will exist. I just know it. I know when something has that it factor to continue, and I know the lifers just have it. I just know it. So this is your shows. This is your analyst favorite. I'm your analyst favorite analyst. I'm your YouTuber's, crypto YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Jump on in. Let's do it together. Let's have some fun. Let's talk about the facts. Let's go over all the opportunities that we see and what could be coming our way for BTC when everyone else misses the key detail. We're the ones that are up late and up early 7 days a week. They can't stop us. We're going to find out what's going to happen because why? We are the crypto lifers. That's why. You have made this show amazing. You have done something unbelievable. You have showed up consistently even on a Saturday night. So thank you. You have made my life amazing. Let's take a look here. So the monthly candle needs to close green. Right now it's teetering on a green, or it's nothing. It's a nothing burger. It's a disappearing act candle. It's basically opened right where it closed. It's done nothing for the month. It's been flat on 12/13 Saturday. So on the 13th of December and all through the house, right? And I see a super chat in there. It looks like from Marcus, if I'm correct. Yeah, Marcus, happy holidays to the lifers, man. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Didn't have to give something my big. That's very nice of you. That'll come back to you tenfold. Amazing. Amazing. Let's move on to the weekly. So the weekly looks like it's going to close a nasty candle. And that's bearish to me. I have to be honest, that is bearish. Maybe something changes. You never know. Maybe it goes differently, but that is a bearish candle to me. And I would not like a close like that on the weekly. Maybe in the next couple days something changes, but I mean, we have 24 hours. It's looking like we're going to get a pretty weak close for the weekly. So that's bear city. Same thing here on the 5-day, 2 days and 23 hours, but that will start to close bearish. And then the 3-day. And you have to just assume that even though it looked good, even though it looked like we may or may not, that we are just in a bear flag. Now, there's a chance, as long as we stay above the 200 moving average, we're bullish. That's like the voodoo. That's my last bit of hopium for you. But this says you go down to 71,000, 86, 78, and 71K. This says you could do it in, usually the 21 has to come pretty close or touch. That could take about 6 to 9 days, depending. The daily with the nasty close today. Let's take a look at the close today for the daily. So we wanted a green candle, a tweezer bottom. We didn't get it. At least we got some wickage back to the upside, but dang. So the daily candle opened at 96,268 and 43 cents. The high was 90,634 and 55 cents. The candle would have that's like slowly, right? The candle would have a low of 766 and 39 cents. They went after those stops, and it would close at 90,240 and 1 penny, down 28 bucks and 41 cents on the day. That's it. Down $28 on the day. So from when we opened to when we closed, 8 p.m. to 8 p.m., absolutely nothing burger, $28 loss. We've already kind of closed green. Are we going to start this move to the upside, get a beautiful pump? You know, it looks like we're range trading, range bound. Top, bottom, right? We just kind of keep hitting the bottom of the range. Top, bottom, and you know, you would assume we're going to go right back to the top of the range. Even if we end up dumping, we're going to make one last little move here to the upside. This kind of had a head and shoulder vibe to me. This had a double top to me. Looked pretty bearish, but we'll see what the daily brings. If we can close green, then maybe we could turn it around. It doesn't look good on the weekly. The bigger time frames do not look good at all. So possible reversal here. Things are getting a little funny tonight. Look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour says I'm in a double bottom, a double bottom. You got this here going, and you're coming back to the top of the range. Once you do that, you have a measured move to the upside from that neckline. That suggests you're headed to 95,000. And, you know, Bookmap has been holding this level, telling us that 95 is coming now for like 2 weeks. We haven't done it. There's a low at 87.1, but there's a high up there at $95,000. Can we get there is the question for Bitcoin. And then you look here and you can see, well, we're very oversold on the 4-hour. It's almost like you kind of really can't go much lower. The 4-hour has said, I'm done, I'm cooked. And you tried, the bears tried so many times. Since December 10th now, for 3 days straight, they've tried to break 90K. Somehow 90K has been so strong, it's ridiculous. And there's even some backup liquidity below us too. Like right there. Sometimes backup liquidity creates the good liquidity. You know what I mean? It's so strong behind you that they can't really lose it again. But both these levels, man, we're ready for war. And man, I don't know what's going on, but they tried on low liquidity with light order books to dump the market, and it hasn't dumped yet. So something is brewing. That has, to me, that's strength. That's some local strength. You know, I know it's not amazing, but it's some local strength. 1 hour time frame, had all day to pump, really didn't do much. You know, but hey, it's somewhat attempting to get back to the top level. Could be a shoulder, head right shoulder. You could see it as such, right? If it just kind of collapses there. So I want to see this break. So we got to get back above there. And then, I mean, you could see, honestly, this could be the beginning of a boom all the way back up to 92.4. I feel like there's going to be a short squeeze all day into Sunday. That's just what I see happening. And let's take a look at the 5. Yeah, the 5 minute is making the model. You might actually see me make a live trade here on MEXC. There's a chance, because this is my model on the 5. I don't love Saturday night trading by all means, but I do love the model. So, and I like the 5 minutes. It's stronger on the when the time frames are a little sketch. It's definitely good to spread it out on the bigger time frame. So bring this up a little bit. Yeah, so 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. As long as I'm below like 90,200 there, I think I can even get a little. I can get to like 9189. Yeah, 177 is the stop. Again, this could take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 25 minutes to tell me I could miss out on a pump. It could dump in my face. But if it goes sideways nicely, I'd like to take the trade. See? So I'll take the trade if it does what I ask it to do. But if it doesn't do what I ask, I'm not doing it. You see? Simple. This is like the best type of trading. Having such a good system that you can wait for price to do what you want to do. You don't do what price wants you to do. You don't jump when price jumps. You say, hey, you're going to do what I want you to do. You're going to go in my box. I'm putting a box. I'm making the box. I'm putting you in the box. You're going in the box. And you're going to show me the money, baby. And if you don't show me the money, then hey, I'm going to walk away. I ain't going to touch you. No, we're not talking about dating. So look, let's set up the trade and make it look right. The timing of that drum and bass made it, because it wasn't funny, right? It really wasn't funny. I'm not funny. But anything you say will make people laugh if you time it right. Like, watch. The other day I was walking down the street. A cat looked at me. I'll try another one that's, you know. I was at the restaurant. I like limes. And see, like, you can say anything you want. Like, it really doesn't matter. If you time that and it's because we're subconsciously trained to laugh. It's so creepy because a bunch of you probably just laugh and you don't even know why. I'm clearly not funny. And then clearly what I said wasn't funny. We all know that. Like, that's a fact. So, you know what I mean? But why did you laugh then if I'm not funny? You know? That's what I can't understand. All right? I think I'm funny. You know what I mean? But everyone thinks, you know, my mom told me I was funny. So I know I'm funny. All right? Because my mom told me so. My mommy told me I was funny. Don't be mad at me if you're not funny like me. I was just born with it. Not everyone was born with it like I was. You just weren't born with the funny bone like I was good and I can make people laugh. I always had that way about me. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here at 90,973 would be the target there. And the stop loss would be like 9177, 171 on this one, it looks like. And yeah, see how much we're going for over here. Okay. So then when I see that, I just put this back in. 90,973. 90,171. 71 for 230. Confirm. If I'd like to go bigger than that, open the long again. Nope. Hit advance one more time. So sorry, I think I'm here. So I'm on MEXC right now, just opening up. Look, this trade looks good to me. So I like 90,973 and I like 9171. 200 for 691. I like the scalp. I'm gonna go for it. Even if it's a Saturday night, I'm gonna open them. I'm gonna open the trade. Yeah. And bang, we made that trade there live on MEXC. Link to MEXC. Lowest fees in the game. Jump on in today to find out more. Absolutely love it. All right. So look, this is cool. We're above the 200 on the 21, making a flag. Flag could even be tighter like this. And then I look to the 1 minute just to kind of, yeah, the 1 minute looks good. This looks juicy to me. This looks like we might get a bit of a move here to the upside. Saturday night pumpage coming for Bitcoin, kind of an inverted head and shoulder. We probably won't get the volume. We'll pump up and then just dump all the way back down and go nowhere. That's Saturday night for you. It will look so good, but you'll never get it. You know what I mean? Fear and Greed Index is at 21 today. You know, we got to that 10 and 11 area. That was a key area to be buying BTC for me. Snatched it up. Now I still like it here, right? You're not in the extreme greed. This is definitely not the time. This wasn't the time to buy. And I'm not a financial advisor, but the extreme greed is definitely not usually the time to buy. Extreme fear is a great time to buy. A lot of people are afraid this isn't the bottom. This is the beginning of the bottom. It's going to go lower. So they can't buy right now. It's going to 70K, 69K. I don't know where it's going. All I know is I'm going to keep buying when the fear is anywhere between 9, 15. 21's actually high for me. Like, we already left some of the best prices. Last month was 16. That's when I want to be on BTC. All right, but we'll see. We've been fluctuating, and the fear has kind of fluctuated too. I think like 87 has been 16, 91's been 16. You know what I mean? So we'll see as time goes on. Can you look at Ethereum? Oh, you spelled it with an I there. It's interesting. I'm so big on CME gaps closing. I hate them. Can't wait till they get rid of that. Yeah, it'll be awesome when that happens, right? Sam, can you look at ANZ? Waiting on a retest. They would appreciate your insight. Have a blessed weekend. Omar Lopez. Omar asks about ANZ. He's wondering if he should have made the move. I'm trying to, that crime investigator video? He came into the store 24 minutes before it happened. He wasn't sure. Looking at the clerk, he decided. Let's take a look at ANZ. And if anyone is a coder, want to be on my team in our AI hackathon, we need someone that knows how to code, attach APIs, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. If that excites you, gets you going, and you have a little trading insight, I can give you kind of what I'm desiring, and me and you can work together to make it happen. My team and I can work together to do a hackathon. If that's interested in you, go to cryptolifers@gmail.com. Send an email to cryptolifers@gmail.com. Say, I want to be part of the hackathon. I have the skills. Doesn't have to be too crazy, just enough to get us there. All right? I don't have those skills, but I can get you the info. I can conceptualize what we want to do. All right? So I know we can make it happen. We just need someone to help us make it happen. That's all. ANZ, I don't know what this is, but it says it's a group holdings. ANZ on the 3-day chart. Let's take a look. I think this is what you're asking about. I have no idea. Could he ask? Let me see. I always go here. Wow, this Poseidon is holding. Still going sideways. Hey, you never know. Tiny market cap, though. ANZ. Anzen token. The thing is up huge. I don't know what it is. Actually, no, it's down huge. Looks like a rugger. I have no idea. Let me see in the chat if that's... Sorry, I'm late. Are we bullish now? Yeah, I'm always... No. Sam, what do you think of silver? Word is JP Morgan closed his short position they held for years and bought 22 billion physical silver. That's amazing. He said Anson Finance. Thank you. So we made it... if you're jumping on in, we just made a trade, a live trade, because I'm on the 21 above the 200. Again, it's very high risk because Saturday night stinks. It's usually low volume and stop hunts all over the place. So they'll probably just stop hunt us and then rip the price. But if they don't and we actually get regular price action, there's a chance we win. So I made it small, like weekend small, but there's a chance I make $600 tonight. Roll the dice, baby. Roll the dice. Hey, Sammy Boemi. Anzen Finance. Let's take a look at that. I always look at the weekly when I look at anything. Well, it's been around a long time, since 1994. You can see it kind of made this beautiful consolidation, and then it broke out. Wow, it took a while for that to happen, too. It took about 5 years to consolidate, which is interesting. So it's like they're planning, moving, part of something bigger, and then they get the move. Now they're kind of, the weekly's resetting, and they're making a higher low. So it's on a bullish uptrend, period, right? I mean, it's looking good. The weekly says yay. 3-day chart also oversold. So you're oversold with the bounce at the previous resistance. You still got room to move. You have hidden bullish divergence because you have downtrending on the RSI while you have uptrending on price action. That's a very bullish sign that you're going to break this high. So now you just need to find your way in, or if you're already in, you just got to kind of ride that wave, right? That's kind of what the charts are saying. I don't know. Now I want to see some sauce over here. I like how tight the moving averages are getting. You're above the 200 in that 4 hour. Same in that daily, the 1 hour. So you made this inverted head and shoulder on the 1 hour. Now you're piercing the 200. Looks like when the market opens, you might gap up. That's the only thing about market opening. Like, you don't get to get into price action like crypto at the right time. But I'd wait for a flag on the 1 hour, but that looks like you're going to be able to continue. I see 38, 39 on the horizon. This thing looks nice. Yeah. Oh, man. They deaded it out of nowhere. We'll see. Maybe we get the bounce. We'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. So Bitcoin. You know, we're watching to see if the 1 hour can stay bullish. It looks like it could make a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. It's kind of important. If the 1 hour closes a tweezer top in 25 minutes, which is a red next to a green with a, that's a bearish sign. You're likely making that right shoulder and going to dip over. So be careful with my little schemes and plans here on the small time frames. It's just for fun right now. It may not happen, and yeah, look, they're already playing games. And Saturday night, one of my, I can't stand Saturday night because I never look good on a Saturday night. Like my strategies don't play out perfectly, so it's like it's like my nemesis. It's not a Tuesday. All right. Yeah, Clash, please. Let's take a look at Clash. Yeah, George's coin there, Clash. George's plays Clash Royale. Still holding a $21 million market cap, right? But, somewhat sideways. Higher than it was when it came out. I mean, better than, right? But kind of just slowly on a slow roll down. I don't know. For me, memes are just high risk right now. Could it be making it's a giant Adam and Eve, and that's its bottom? Hey, it's double bottoming. That could be the lows. Technically, it's playing a low. And you're in a falling wedge. You would look for the breakout, but with Bitcoin, not sure what's happening. With sketchiness and altcoins kind of very, 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 very high risk right now. I don't know. I wouldn't touch this thing. But hey, it is at a very, what we call a discount. So you're not chasing the top. That's one thing I can tell you. But hey, if that's the only thing that makes you happy, it could also be a project that goes sideways. I don't know. I don't want to hate on anything. So I don't know what's, I'm not into it. I'm not going to hold any of that. I said I'll tell me the longer time frames. Patience is a currency in the crypto game. Amen. Yeah. I laugh at, oh man, it's a weekend. Market not really moving. Just sweet both sides. Yeah. Hey, Sam, what's your favorite times on Tuesday to trade? I mean, I like waking up, right? 7 in the morning. A lot of times it starts 7, 8, 9, 10. And then during the stream, 10 to 12, we tend to get a pretty good move, or we get the continuation of a move, or the move happens the way it was supposed to. We just seem to get what we're looking for, right? Dang, they went right down. That's crazy. They even tried to stop hunt me. They didn't get me on the first one. It looks like they're going to come clean me up on the second one. Dang. Can we stay above the 200, please? Wow, what a nasty stop hunt. So they're like, oh, you guys thought you could get in on a nice little pattern, did you? Go get those stops. Snatch them up. Sammy prevails by a half an inch. The smooth moving average saves me by a freaking clip. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That'd be so crazy if I end up winning this trade and it stays in the game. Rudy. Hey, Sam, emailed you earlier this week. My dad suffered a bad stroke. He's made almost 100% recovery. Surgery on Monday for a stint. Prayers are welcome and appreciated. Much love to all the lifers, man. Rudy, I am so sorry to hear that. God bless you, man. I'm hoping everything goes well for your dad. We're all rooting for him. I'm so happy he recovered. That is so serious. So I'm happy he's back. After my mom, it's just like you never know. I didn't get so lucky, so may you get it lucky. I want everyone to get luckier than I did, man. And may he actually live a healthy life afterwards too, man. So Rudy, God bless you, man. I'm sorry I wasn't able to pull through for you earlier there, but thank you for letting us know. And God bless your dad, man. May he continue to fight. He's a fighter. You're amazing, so he must be amazing. So, Sammy, may you please show me how to place alerts on timestamps on the trading view? Thank you. Hope your daughter is doing well. What I do is I just kind of look at areas where price action is going to cross. Like, let's just say I was watching this, but I didn't want to get into Bitcoin unless it made a head and a right shoulder. So let's just say I was watching this, but I was also watching the games with my buddies. It was like fourth down, I don't really care. I'm 20 years old back in the day. It really mattered to me. So I put a vertical line, I put an alert here. And I put it like somewhere in here. And I keep watching, I put my phone down. Now, if my alert hits, it says that we're somewhere, it will tell me, we could just dump. But at least it will tell me when price crosses this line. Now, if when I look and price is in there, then I might want to get into the trade. So I just right-click the blue line and hit add alerts. That's as simple as it is for me. Now, sometimes you can use moving averages. You can also use horizontal lines. You right click them, add alert. You know, I like to use a vertical line because one day it hit me. I said, well, price will cross this line no matter what. It may never hit the vertical line. So you can put an alert up here. It may never hit. So what does it matter? But if I always put it up here, then it always hits and it always tells me kind of, and it keeps me in tune. And also, it's not to like know exactly, it's to be all perfect. It's to just know where price is. So here, I want to know where price is when this alert happens. If it's where I want it to be, and then it's going to be closer to my speculative idea, right? I'm always speculating. See, the key is to always have a creative thought of where price is going. Because then you can be wrong or right. If you're right, you can take the trade. If you're wrong, then you don't take the trade. But if you didn't have a thought at all, there's no right or wrong. There's no trade to take. So to me, it's all about mapping out the thought process beforehand. It's so crucial. The conceptualizing how we're going to trade, what we're going to trade. The mental preparation is bigger than anything. And nobody talks about this. I don't think it gets mentioned enough on, you know, in any trading group, anywhere, on any trading panel, anywhere I see. But mental preparation, knowing how the trade's going to plan out for you, how you want the trade to be. Sam, you're seriously a legend. God bless you and your family. Hope your daughter's doing better. Much love. She is doing a lot better, everybody. Thank you for everyone that cares. She's still coughing. She's up. They gave her a steroid, which kind of gave her a pep to her step. And she definitely seemed to kind of be running around a little bit. Even last night, I thought she had a little too much energy when she should be sick. But she, you know, she obviously had energy that she didn't, you know, even realize she had. But she's doing better. I hope it gets behind us and we continue to move forward. But man. Prayers for your dad. Really wish him great health and a fast recovery. Bellico X throwing it down. Crypto Billy throwing it down. GF Burke throwing it down. Stack McChange throwing it down. Omar Lopez. So many people that have dedication because this show brings that dedication. And so people that like dedication, people that are real, consistent people like the show. If you're going to meet a consistent person, join the trading group. You'll find someone that likes to be consistent. We attracted like-minded people that keep grinding here. This is your family. This is your home, man. Welcome to your tribe. The Crypto Lifer Show and the Crypto Lifers every single day. Choppy action all day Friday. Wears out the mind. That's why you just got to walk away, man. It's good to just let it be. Just let it be. Glad she's feeling better. Be careful with the steroid. Very hard on the thyroid. Thank you for saying that. See? The stints will help your dad. Mine just got to. Amen. Crypto Billy said amen. Come on, people. Hit that like button. There's over 700 people on here now and only 200 hit that like button. Let's go on Saturday night, huh? I didn't even get a chance to check it out. See how many people showed up on stream. I don't want to be a stream police. The stream police. But it would be nice if you all hit that like button. If you hit that like button, you're going to change the tune to the stream. You'll get 1,000 people here. Remember, we did it the other day. I said this, and I got everyone rallied up. We got you get to 250. We ended the stream with like 700 likes. And then we had a stream with like way more people the next day that couldn't get as many likes. And I said, wow, last night's team was official. So you actually end up being the most amazing group ever as opposed to the, so I believe it's the same. Tonight it's that same amazing group of people. You guys just, you're sitting back, you're laid back. You forget to hit the like button. It happens to me. I watched a stream I really liked one day and I forgot to hit the like button just because it just didn't hit me. So just bossed the course last night. I read and watched every word. Crypto Lifer, let's go. That's amazing. God bless you for doing that. I hope it got you somewhere. I hope you feel amazing. That will empower you, man. Amen. I have to carry my youngest now. Even the cat can't walk now. My gosh. What are we thinking about XCN? XCN was a long-term hold that I was speculating on with a very small amount of money. I don't know. I'm not too into it. Hopefully it pumps. I don't know. Rumors that structure bill vote being pushed until January. Another gift to DCA for those who don't want to trade and just stack sats. Amen. Gratitude and blessings to you and your family. Thank you for showing up every single day. That's bullish. Much love. Sending your little one healing energy. You're amazing. Thank you. Come out with your hands out. You're stupid, man. Your pants down. You're so stupid. You guys. People are ridiculous. Come up with your hands up and your pants down. Hey, Sam, can we go over folk USDT? Yeah. Someone said, would you recommend buying in? I wouldn't tell anyone what to do with their money. That's the thing. I can't. I don't know your situation. I don't know where you're at. I don't know if like your last piece of bread is your on the table. I don't know. So because you don't know someone's financial situation, it's really like And I'm not licensed. I'm not a financial advisor, investment advisor. I'm just a guy goes over the charts every single day. And this is a reality TV show of my life. I'm obsessed with the charts. I'm going to go over them all the time. And so, yeah. Wow. I mean, it's booming on the perpetual here, right? It went from what? $15 to $42 out of, insane, just pumping crazy. I only see it in a few places though. Let me see here on CoinMarketCap. On the old market cap. Folk Warriors or Folk, yeah, it must, wow, that's a tiny market cap. I don't know, with a $67 million market cap, I don't know. Is this Folks Finance? Is this the same thing? This is the one here. Yeah. It is. It's Folks. Let's take a look at Folks. So I guess it was Folk on there, but it's Folks Finance. Wow, this thing's out of control. So the hottest thing since sliced bread. I remember us going over it down here, see? So I'm going over this coin at $8. And you can see what happened after that. I mean, gone. It's crazy. And I'm talking about it hitting possibly 13. Right? So the last time I went over it, I saw it tight, touching the 21 above the 200. And I'm looking, look, I even drew the parabola. I said, man, I see this thing going parabola. You can see me running it up. And we thought it could go all the way to 13. And wow, now it's all the way at 45. That's, unsustainable, crazy rally for a little coin. Straight up on the daily. That's likely going to be a short. Wait for the daily candle to close red or even begin red. And I don't see how that doesn't collapse back down to the 21-day moving average. But wow, what a pump. And congratulations to anyone that took advantage of that. I would be selling that immediately. I would not think twice about it. Let's take a look at what kind of gives it its je ne sais quoi here. Chainlink breaks 4.5 as impulse wave takes hold. That's awesome. Folks Finance is a cross-chain finance protocol that enables users to supply, borrow, and manage digital assets across multiple blockchains from a single platform. By using interoperability technology like Chainlink, CCIP, Circles, CCTP, and wormhole messaging, the protocol eliminates the need for wrapping, bridging, or splitting liquidity. I like it. That's what you're really looking for. So it's an innovation in DeFi without splitting that connects you to multi-chain. That's a win-win. That is a win-win. Bitcoin collapsing as thought. Got me taken out of the trade. Dang it. Don't trade Saturday nights. Every time, man. In time, I'll tell you what. And that looks like we might collapse, but hey, I wouldn't go too crazy. But there it is, yeah, 5-minute loss to 200. So there was my model. Didn't play out on Saturday night. And I said it wasn't going to play out. I did that just to show you it wouldn't. Sam, a few months ago, did you have a problem with your air coin and your house was flooded? You might look at that may cause your daughter's ignorance under the floor and there's a black hole. Maybe, I don't know. Life is cool with that. Yes. How to join team in programmer. Interesting. Yeah, but she got it the first time when we didn't have that problem. So I don't know. But I like the brainstorming here. And I like that there's a bunch of people thinking. So thank you. Yeah. How to join the team. I'm a programmer. Email cryptolifers@gmail right now. Cryptolifers with an S. Cryptolifers with an S at Gmail. And let's get those likes up to the watchers. 722 beautiful souls, 332 likes. $56 in chat revenue. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's take a look at the chat and see what's happening here for the fan funding. Hey, Sam, emailed you earlier. Rudy, we love you. Hope your dad's doing well. We looked at Clash. Hold Harmony just threw a like at us. Can we look at Ethereum? We will look. We looked at ANZ, and happy holidays to the lifers. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at Ethereum. And we're all caught up there with those super chats. Look at the total market cap in all of cryptocurrency, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is all the altcoins. It's getting tight, and the decision will come soon. Let's take a look at Ethereum, huh? Ethereum did something interesting. Everyone felt like it had breached this trend line finally, right? It finally broke through. Retested again, but couldn't make a right shoulder. So, all depends. Bitcoin has to go on a massive, so basically Ethereum has to shoot up and close a candle above 3,306. Otherwise, it could be making a right shoulder and dumping. So for me, I need to see a candle close above 335. I'd say 335, $3,350. Close up here, don't make a right shoulder, we got something. If it doesn't do that, I'm more bearish on ETH right now. All right. Look at the daily, very overbought, hanging up here on the stochastics. That's your high. Really hasn't bought above there too. So I don't know. It looks, again, like Bitcoin. It could just be making bear flags. Even if we get the bounce, right? So that's why it has to close back above 335, 3,350, in my humble opinion. If it does that, it has a chance. Ethereum. Look at Bitcoin getting back in the biscuit. That is that. Oh man, look at them. They're going to go at me now. Yeah. Watch this thing bounce and have a huge pump tonight. It's looking nice to me, personally. Should wait for the 200 to catch right there. And snatch again. They're playing with me now. But that's that weekend trading, man. There's always seems to be stop hunts, so be careful. All right. Bitcoin ETF sees 237 inflow. Grayscale predicts 2026 high. Interesting. U.S. listed spot Bitcoin saw inflows of 237 million this week. Strategy bought 10,000 Bitcoin for 962 million, increasing its total supply. Grayscale Research has released a report predicting Bitcoin is expected to break its all-time high in 2026, addressing concerns about a prolonged downturn in the currency market. Bitcoin experienced a significant volatility, fluctuating between approximately 95 and reaching 125,000. I will be honest, I'll tell you something about my life and my struggle. If it means anything, no one probably cares, but if it means anything, I run a trading group. I'm online, and I have good times. The market rips. I'm Sammy, right? I say when we were at 15, I'm calling us 100K. We get there. It takes years. My calls are awesome, right? We keep bouncing. We get to the top. I say, hey, that looks like a top. I've never seen it not top. I said, there is a chance. We fight it, but I got to be honest. It's bearish, and then we get the drop, and then we go through these tough times. And usually after a long, like me, just, online, just people not being able to handle it, losing, just pain. And we get the reversal, right? And I have to be honest, compared to my life, all the times that I've been through this, like we're getting pretty close to when we get the reversal. Like just from, you know what I mean? I could be wrong. And I know I'm like, I'm blowing hopium in my own mind, I guess. But I am asking myself seriously, like, we're closer to the bottom than the top. I know about, I see the euphoria out here when we're high and the market's ripping, and I see the pain when we're dipping. I see the ebbs and flows. Like everyone wants to join the trading group when we're ripping. When we're dumping, only the real serious people want to join the group. And like, the regular retail, just like click person that thinks it can happen, they're a little less optimistic, right? The market starts to rip again, everyone wants in, and it changes the whole scenario. So like, I go through a lot of ups and downs, and I go through, you can see where like the channel doesn't grow as well. Then the channel grows super fast. You get 1,000 subs a month. Then you get 5,000 subs a month. Then, 10,000 subs a month, and it goes back and forth. What I do know is, as long as you're consistent, you win. So you don't have to worry about the numbers as long as you keep showing up. That's the number for, but, that aside, I'm just comparatively, this looks, we're getting to a time where they're just like really drawing out the energy. And usually that's when reversals happen. Bookmap suggests that we do go lower. Link to Bookmap. I do get commission if you sign up to Bookmap. Greatly appreciate that. And Bookmap suggests that we can do a little lower. It's been begging for 87,000. We haven't gotten it. And it's still got big red up there at 95. But usually when you see it slide in like this, we kind of get the dolphin dip down. So 87.5 on the table. 95 still the high area though for Bitcoin. What's your opinion on trading group prop firms? Have you ever used one? I feel like it focuses you to use good TA. I just got funded, made 2K this week. It's up to the person, really. You know what I mean? Yeah. If it works, it works. You know what I mean? Do you get your money in time? I was about to open up a relationship with a prop firm. I won't say which one. It was very close. We had worked on it for 2-3 months. I was about to sign the deal. I just backed away at the last minute, just kind of waiting for things to clear up. The market didn't feel amazing. You know what I mean? I think it's cool for people that don't have access to the funds. Like I have access to the funds, they don't. So like I could make a $100,000 trade if I need to. They can't. So I could make, if I see a really good move, I can make the clip. So you have the knowledge, but you don't have the money. I think it works. It can work for the right person. It doesn't work for everyone, right? It depends. I think, some people hate it. They say it's the scammiest stuff on the earth, evaluation after evaluation. I mean, it depends on the person, though. See, 95% of people aren't prepared. So if your system makes people prepared and 95% of people losing, are you the scammer? I don't know, man. To me, it's more of like, is that just how it works? That's the system. So business is business. It is what it is. So I don't know. I mean, I'm a fan of it if it works, right? I'm a fan of it if it works. And I think it works for the right disciplined person. It can work. Yeah. Some people are able to pay their bills with it because they wouldn't be able to make those trades either other way. So, but at one point, if you're that good, you'll be able to make enough money. You won't need a prop firm. But it could take some time. It might take some years to stack the chips too. So yeah, I like it. I like the idea. I'm with it. I think it works. We're watching to see if the 5-minute can make this inverted head and shoulder and still hang on and get busy here. Maybe some of you didn't get stopped out. Maybe you hung out a little lower than me. Dang. They got me, baby. They got me, Cletus. Was too tight there, 171. I mean, it was like, but hey. So not too much jumping. Let's take a look at the smaller. Folks up huge. Folks Finance doing damage. $550 million market cap. Looks like it might be here to stay, too. So that's pretty crazy. Even the volume 4 million on MEXC, 28 million on KuCoin. 121 on Pancake Swap, booming. So that thing people were all over that thing. So, and I like the Chainlink's kind of entered into that idea. Let's take a look at Chainlink for a split second as I hold a boatload of Chainlink. And maybe if it continues up, but that's unsustainable. It's going to be a nasty dump at one point. Yeah, see, I like this flag for Chainlink. And I see this consolidation, like when Bitcoin rips, Chainlink rips. It's like they're going to be some news. Something's going to come out at the last second and they're just going to save the day. Could Bitcoin really break above 100K by the end of the year? Could that actually happen? There's talks, there's whispers, but I mean, I don't bet my bottom dollar on it. I'd actually be depressed. I like low Bitcoin prices. They give you the best chances to accumulate Bitcoin. When most people wouldn't have a chance. So for me, I look at it on the bigger picture. But, can Chainlink get the move back to 16 would be amazing. Looks bullish to me. I like Bitcoin. It looks like it might be able to hang. But be careful, man. It could be making that right shoulder for the 1 hour too. Very sketchy. For me, I need to see that daily candle close. I wouldn't do too much until tomorrow. Shoulder, head, right shoulder still brewing too on Ethereum there. So a lot of ups and downs. It doesn't look amazing. Charts aren't hot. Saturday night ain't your guy, especially as we end the year. And shout out to all the loyal people here watching us end the year. I really appreciate that. As we go towards the end of the year, it's not easy to live stream every day, right? And we did it every single day of the year, which is crazy. So far, I shouldn't say it, not yet. We still have 18 days left. I always almost hold my breath. Oh my gosh, right? But all we got to do is pull off 18 more shows, and we can bookend 2025. And I still think back all the times I flew to Singapore, all the anxiety I had to miss 2. I think the whole year there was like 3 live streams that I actually had to, I moved them. Maybe 4 that I missed the actual timing. I still did the live stream, but I missed the actual timing. But man, from Singapore to Dubai to Las Vegas to Massachusetts 3 or 4 times, 2-3 times, over 90 hours in a plane, Lisbon, right? And we did it. And we got the show and never missed. That's an accomplishment in and of itself. Then we made gains on those trips, like 20 grand in Singapore, like unbelievable what we did on the live stream, the trades we made, all the different live trades we made on, last week when we made the 5 racks on Tuesday. Then we did the Jerome Powell $800 trade on the 1 minute that I gave live during Jerome Powell's speech. Like, I mean, we pulled off some amazing stuff. Anyone make gains with me last week and have fun? Anyone have fun last week? Come on, man. The trading's been amazing. Like, it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week. Shouldn't do it. There we go. Do that right without the crickets. But it's been an amazing week. And there's been opportunity all over the place. All right. Exactly. I personally see no difference in going long or short per se. The recent price drops of Bitcoin has supplied me with great winnings. Where many others submit to suffering, you can find the joy. Amen. That's what I'm saying. Last week was great. Amen. Yeah. Massive accomplishment. Congratulations. Yep. 30-minute Bitcoin holds the upward line all the way from 80K upwards with deep rises. But on the line upwards, whatever that means. Oh, all the way from 80K. Yeah, with deep rises, but it's on the line upward. Yeah, possibly in a 95. Yeah. Sammy, why don't you sit in a chair? Your legs will hurt. You're funny. Because I love to stand, baby. Sam, the standing man. Whenever I'm at a desk, I'm standing. It's just better off. And my feet hurt too. I was on my feet all day today. I had to clean the patio today. It was an absolute mess. Literally, I was on my hands and knees, ripping out. Little things growing between the patio. You know what I mean? And it just doesn't look good. Rearranged the furniture. Almost started power washing. But I had the vac. I had the wet vac out. I was going hard. I was going hard today. I was. But it looks beautiful there out now. It looks back to how it should be, man. Things were getting a little scruffery out there. Plants had to be trimmed, everything, you know. The journey's been amazing. Kids been born. New Florida house, Martha Vineyard house. Rolex, Lambo. Y'all listen to the mindset. It'll be you. Not just trading here. Success mindset. Amen. Thank you, Crypto Billy. It could be anyone that possesses the frequency. Amen, is what he's saying. Yeah. And I don't even like to brag. He's bragging for me there. But a lot has happened in 1 year. It's been an unbelievable year. Like hit it out the park type of year, man. Yeah, this zone we're at is crazy. 11K down, mass panic, 11K up. Above 100K. I mean, it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Constantly. It doesn't stop, right? They keep playing this game. The games. Playing these games. The purple shirt looking great, Sammy. Is it purple? I don't even know. I'm colorblind. I thought it was blue. I do see, like, yeah, these buttons look somewhat purple now. Yeah, I think you're right. Beats me. I'm so colorblind over here. I can't even see the sunset. No. I can see things pretty well. I am colorblind. I don't. Blue, it's all blue, purple, you know, pretty close. Or light blue, paisley blue. And I mean, maybe it's not just me. Maybe most people. When you're colorblind, you assume everyone else has some issues, but then your issues are worse than others, but you think they're okay. When it comes to colors, nothing else, yeah. Sounds like I'm talking about life. Every homeowner should have a wet vac. Great for clogged shower drain sinks and garbage disposals. 100%. 100%. 50, 60 bucks for just, some decent ones, and the $100 for like I also thought I was blue, but as always, looking good. Thank you. And these shirts are, Nick Graham? If you like the shirt, it's Nick Graham. Just picked up some Black Friday specials, nothing crazy. But I bought these Nick Graham shirts. And again, they're 100% cotton. I like cotton. So you can see how it looks very similar to what I'm wearing. They all come with like a cool collar. The cool collar does match the inside of right? The inside of the cuff. And, take a look. So I'm wearing, something like this. A Nick Graham shirt. They were 60, 69 bucks. I copped them from Macy's Black Friday for $40. Sammy. There's my shirt. I think there's the shirt I'm wearing right there. I think that's it. I think that's the shirt right there. Yeah, because the buttons. No, that's 4-leaf clover. No, that ain't it. But they're cool, man. I like the new age print. Computer print, like just looks fresh. Looks nice. So yeah, if you're interested, Nick Graham. Again, I get nothing from this. I should affiliate, right? You know what I mean? I'm selling his stuff right now. I think it's the Mosaics. I don't know. They're not there anymore. But anyway, these are his new stuff. But yeah, check them out. New York, London, everywhere. Oh, they got shirt and tie. They got pocket square and tie sets too, which I didn't even know. Now I'm all over it. Ooh, that's a nice, see? See how that starts? See how you start cooking? I like how they don't match, but they match. They're subtle matches. That's cool. That one's nice too. You come with that all-seeing eye though. That's interesting. Anyway, I could do this all day. Sammy, don't do it for free. Get some bill from Nick Grant. I know, right? Totally, right? I should call him up. Hey. Rocking your shirts, bro. Everyone wants to know I look so good at them. I'm selling them like hotcakes now over here. You owe me big time, Nikki. You owe me big time. I'm coming for my vig. Sam's the kind of guy who doesn't age in years. He ages in market cycles. Rimshot. Sam, yeah, I'm 3 market cycles old. I'm 25 market cycles old. How many market cycles old are you? Exactly. I mean, it feels like that many times over. Everyone wants to win, but no one wants to lose. To win, you have to risk money. Isn't that crazy? So, like, you can't win without without almost losing. But everyone wants to win. How do you win? How do you win when everyone wants to win? How do you become a winner when everybody wants to win? That's what everyone wants to do. We all want to rise to the top. So how do you rise to the top? If billions of people want to rise to the top, how the heck do you do it? That's what I used to sit and ask myself every single day. I said, if everyone wants to get there, then how the heck are you going to get there? I said, and I get a little overwhelmed. I'm like, wow, if everyone gets there, that's a lot of competition. Like I said, everyone wants to get there. What do I do? You know, I stopped thinking about everyone else and I slowed down and just focused on my life and what I could do each day for myself, my friends, my family. You know what I mean? And things slowly came together. If you think about everything else, you'll be so overwhelmed you can't move. But if you think about the brick you have to put down, you'll build your house. And eventually you'll have your piece of the pie. But you can't focus on everything else and be overwhelmed. You'll get nowhere. I just remembered I have a connection at GQ. We'll make that call Monday. Going to make that happen. Are you serious, man? Are you serious? You're funny. Fix this up. Some promotionals over here. Hey, yeah. I could get the lifers in nice stuff for 10% off. A little cheaper. Get the life at discount over here. I love affiliating because I like affiliating when you have an established brand already and you know what you bring to the table and you have a community that you appreciate. Because you can say, hey, I demand this from my community. Like Nick Graham. Like I'd be like, okay, Nick, I like your shirts. Cool, boom, boom, boom. But we got to do an extra 10% off of the lifers. Right? If your shirts are 69, the lifers got to get them for 58. Got to be an incentive. So then, bada boom, bada bang. One hand washes the other over here. Billy was on the cover of GQ. I was on that one. I know, right? I believe it. What's your opinion on Tau? Looks bullish. I mean, Tau is stronger than most coins. Tau, Bitcoin Cash, I have those setups still out there in the group. Really, Tau's just stronger than most coins because of its, how many people put money in it actually at one point. And just look at the sideways price action. It never really went in a downward spiral. It's actually, if you're holding this coin, you're doing great. It's in an uptrend, slowly here. It's not in a spiraling downtrend. It's been sideways for months. It looks like it's on its way to $1,000 eventually. Looks like it's going to come up, come down. See, this is what it's telling me though. All these coins tell me that we don't break out until like May, June, July. We're going to have a tough 6 months. Like all coins aren't breaking out. Maybe Bitcoin does it, and then the same thing happens again, and then eventually. I see the cover already. You guys are funny, man. We made it to the egg first. We made it to the egg first. We start our life being the best out of the hundreds of millions. Just have to keep that momentum going and do it again. I know, it's like, right, we all made it here already. So you shouldn't even have been here. So now that you're here, keep it going. Yeah, you're one of the best. Everyone here is one of the best. We're all this burn that made it. 100%. I like what you're saying, man. Yeah. What do you think of Apto's projects? It's all right. Maybe 30 pounds ago in 20 years. He's so funny. When you made it to the egg first? Sorry. I shouldn't have. That's not right. Billy. Can't two old boys have a laugh together? Hey. And he's like, Sam, you ain't. So, Solana is holding its own. It doesn't want to lose 130 for some reason. It's like it's lying in the sand. Like someone's like, no, I'm going to get it liquidated below 130. We can never get below that. It seems as such, right? Like some magic man. Some magic man in the sky. What I'm still seeing, though, is that 5-day, that 3-day, that bear flag on Bitcoin. And if that decides to come on down, then this is going to come on down. And you're going to come on downtown to 60. And that's going to be a great place to scoop up some Solana. Now, even if we don't get that, right, Bitcoin makes the move, we get the bounce. It just, we consolidate here. And we still don't break out, though, June, May. Even if we come back, it's like... So that's why I think I rightly fully bought the Lambo at the time I did, because it was like, man, I did it to prove a point. And I hope the point gets made at one point. Funny point about points. We talking about number 2 pencils over here. Hey, what are we doing, huh? Hey. So, evening, everyone. God bless you. Thank you for coming in on my number 2 pencil joke. Hey. However, I will say thanks to you. I learned to be the same person with or without money. Thank you so much. God bless you, man. Hey, Sammy, thanks for your dedication and hard work. I'm sure I speak for most of us when I say how much I appreciate your last week. I was in gains. Made a mistake this week. Lost 90%. I'm sorry to hear that. It's all right. It's all right. Hachi is about to go again. Hachi? Oh, my gosh. I'm going to look at it, but I don't want to. Hachi? I'm all set. I'm not looking at something that's that small. Yeah. No. I'm all set. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it's worthwhile to me. Not going to take the trade. Yo, bro, I'm making money more than you think. God bless you all. I love it. I love it. Sam, I don't understand how you're seeing Solana at 60. That's shocking. I'm just telling you it's a possibility, man. If Bitcoin takes a tumble, yeah. 50-cent retest will do me, and then down much lower for DCA buys under 30 cents. Wow. Still DCing into Cardano. Wow, you're a better man than me. I want pizza. Yeah. I love that. Can we look at Zcash? Let's take a look at Zcash. I mean, Bitcoin's looking like it could start to consolidate. As long as it stays in this flag above the 200, we have ourselves a chance. I jumped the gun a little early. I think I should have waited a little bit on that Saturday night. Let's take a look at Zcash. Yes, you've heard it here first. Zcash. Let's take a look at Zcash. Wow, 1 hour of the show already ripped by. I cannot believe it's been an hour. How we already did an hour together, you tell me. I can't believe that. I do the show because yesterday went so dang well. Why would I not do the show today? And I'm going to say the same thing tomorrow. So that's why everyone says, why don't you take a day off? I'm like, because yesterday went so dang well. Why would I take a day off? And honestly, I've been saying that for years now. And there's just been no reason to change my tune. So, yeah. There's been some ups and downs. Not every day's been perfect. And I didn't go on motivation every day. I went on discipline. I knew that if I disciplined myself, it wouldn't matter. I would make it happen no matter what. My house came picked up a raccoon walking around. Oh, that's cool. Sammy, come to New Zealand, Auckland someday. Let's party together. All I did long Bitcoin from here. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. How are people making money, bro? I'm in the 99, but I'm losing money. How is this even possible? Hey, then just don't trade so much if you're losing money. You know what I mean? The GOAT himself. You shouldn't be over trading if you're in the 99 and you're losing money. Just slow down. That's all. Just slow down. Yeah, you might be a beginning trader. Like if you just started, it's, Sam, you ever had any altcoins down 90% and come back? Yes, it's happened. But it's not Yeah. Come on, hit that like button for he's on a Saturday evening, giving us his time. God bless you, Sandy Hack. God bless you, Sandy. Shout out to GF Burke. Shout out to everyone here. Looking at Zcash, I mean, it's oversold on the 4 hour. 3-day came back to the 21 after the bounce. Like, it has some good signs of a recovery. Like, weekly also pretty close to the 21 and bounced off like a 618. Like, bounced off the 618 Fibonacci golden pocket. I mean, that's pretty cool. So it did all the things it was supposed to do after a major run-up to say that it has the okay to pump again. But again, it's going to follow Bitcoin. It's high risk. If Bitcoin slumps off tonight or doesn't do something great, you're going to have to pay the price on Zcash. For me, you got to get consolidation on the daily first. 6 hours, something on the big time frames. 4 hour. Looks like it could kind of roll back to here, right? Roll over right back down to 396. I'd like to see it bounce up, get tight, and then that 457 entry with a run up to 557 would be the key for me. It's my B-Day. I can say whatever I want with no consequences. God bless you. Happy birthday, my friend. Sam, you completely joined my... Seek Parabolic said, Sam, you completely turned my trading around. I've always been average. Started learning from you 2 years ago. Some people, you just don't... you just understand. I hope your life continues to be blessed. Thank you, man. I love you, bro. I hope everything goes well. Yeah. Some people, you just understand, like I understood you well, or they don't understand how well I taught, or I don't know. But I Seek Parabolic, I love you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I see that right shoulder dumpy too. Shezmupta. See, you told me to do the P hard. I did it now. Shezmupta. Yeah, happy birthday, Burke. And Burke in the house. Everyone say happy birthday to GF Burke. He's been with me since the very beginning, even part of the inner core team. Done some cool stuff with the lifers. Really looks out for the lifers, cares about the lifers. He's in for the long haul. My man, GF Burke. Happy birthday, my man. God bless you and your family. May you continue to thrive well and in a healthy manner. So yeah, don't overtrade Saturday nights. They're horrible. It's better just walking away, checking out price and walking away. I don't know why I dabbled on a Saturday night. I should have left it alone. It's okay. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's over now. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, so many cool people in the space, man. You know. Oh, I got that email for the coder, man. Thank you. I see that email. So nice of you to send that through. Yeah. I love the channel. A lot of live, long messages here. I started from lemon water to trading strategy, and I absolutely love it. Thank you. Shout out to all the people that have come to this channel for some positive life knowledge, and they've helped it. You know, I've helped you in some way, shape, or form. You people are amazing. You guys have helped me. Showing up every day has given me consistency, light, love, happiness, and a high frequency life. And so what I've given to the channel, I've gotten back. And so I continue to give. Why wouldn't you? You know, like I said, yesterday was so rewarding. Why would I not stream today? And I'm going to keep saying that every single day of my life, man. Flux daily, nice entry. Interesting. Demo night. God bless Sam for higher missions. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, in December, price action is wonky. Like, to all the people that just joined my trading group, the last 2 weeks of December are not going to be how the trading group's going to be. I know, I wish I could, like, you're going to go, oh, but I just joined. I want to see, but let us get through the end of the year. Let's start off fresh again. And then January starts off with a bang like it did last year. It started off with a bang. Like, we had tough Christmas every time. It's always back and forth. And then we start off with an absolute bang. Sammy, I can't believe how consistent you are, brother. Hey, God bless you. Never missed a stream since February of 2021. And as God is my witness, God has helped this stream continue to push every single day. Yeah. So let's get back into Bitcoin. Let's go over Bitcoin one last time. Obsessively, crazily. Let's use Bybit Spot. Let's delete it all. Let's see if we can see something we didn't see before. Let's create confluence. Bullish or bearish. Let's be open-minded and let's begin to build. So Bitcoin. The daily has to close a green candle tomorrow. Period. Like Sunday has to close green. So we can kind of start to move back to the top of this channel. And we can begin this kind of this symmetrical triangle, which could go either way. It's still a 50-50 at that point. Like, we could go 5 days sideways and still be in the same place. That's what's so crazy about tight price action. You don't get any confirmation even the time you give it. You're patient, you wait, and you're back. You just, because we could wait patiently and be right here again and still be, whoop, we could bump or dump. But you know what I say? Who cares? Let me at least get some money in here while I wait. So I just divided time into time, like one day at a time. Like, I don't stress tomorrow when I'm in today. I don't stress the next moment. Like right now, tonight, I'm going to go to bed probably in a few hours, 11, 12 o'clock, not too long from now. My night's basically pretty much over. The kids are going to sleep. Like, I'll load up my, and get ready for bed. But the thing is, I don't stress what's going to happen in the next hour. Right? And I'm excited for each minute I'm alive. As I told you, I went through that glass door. I'm still here, bleeding out my wrist. I made it. And so God has a plan for me. And so every time I take an L, I tell myself, hey, God has a plan. I took an L right now on the stream. So what? I'm still alive. I can still make more opportunities for myself. So I'm looking for this higher low to kick in for Bitcoin. I'm looking for it to at least blast back to the top of this trend line. And that's it from there. And for that to happen, we need to see the 1 minute at least get busy here. We need to see the 5 minute stay above the 200 moving average. So it's kind of important that we do get this move here for the bigger picture. Otherwise, the struggle is real. So let's see. Can the 5 minute take off? Can the 1 minute? And can the 1 hour? And can we get that move back to the upside? This shoulder head, kind of right shoulder here, as we stay above the 5 minute 200 moving average. Otherwise, we slump down, go sideways, and this could be a bear flag that eventually just takes you further down as well. Looked at this like a bear flag many times. The bears had so many chances to dump it. That's the weirdest part about it all. Bookmap says we do go down to 87,000. That's where all the liquidity lies. So if we slump tonight and turn around, don't be surprised. All right. And remember, it could go either way. I am somewhat back and forth because price action is in chop. And when you're in chop, that's what it is. It's back and forth price action. So just be careful. What I will tell you is now that we're above the 200, touching that 21, there is better odds that we could get a move here to the upside for Bitcoin. So watch your 5 minute time frame and stay focused. Yeah. Why loaded should already be loaded. You're funny. How you like my Bitcoin stock? You need 365 XL, sir. You're funny. Don't forget the hurricane car stream. Oh, yeah, we made it through the hurricane. Funny, I thought about that yesterday, too, right? You lighten up my Sunday morning. Yeah, we never... Okay, my mom died, never missed a stream. My mom died in front of me, never missed a stream, which is kind of like... It almost makes me sound like a sicko. My dad died, never missed a stream. He died after the stream. I ran to the hospital. He died that night at 11, that night, 12. I got home the next morning. I don't know how the heck I woke up and streamed. I must be sick in this. I don't know how I woke up and streamed that day. I'm going to go. I think something makes me want to go watch that stream. How the heck did I stream the day after my dad died? When my mom was in a coma, how did I stream for 5 days? Like, I'm a sicko, man. Like, people like hated on me. They're like, oh, this guy's got no heart. How could he stream right now? His parents are dead, But I heard my parents in me, and they were like, we're not the people that you should give up what you're doing for because we died, Like, and what if my stream did get impacted, like, for whatever reason, I got depressed and the streak stopped and I didn't become the lifer the way I am. And I didn't keep pushing. And I can always look back on it when my parents died. How could I? That's not how their legacy was supposed to be remembered, man. They were supposed to be remembered as fighters, and their son was supposed to be a fighter, and so I couldn't give up. On top of that, yeah, so then I had 2 kids during the stream. I had children. 2 daughters were born. Unreal. We were streaming during labor both times. Both times there's streams in the hospital rooms. You can find those streams. And then, and then we streamed through Milton, the biggest hurricane Sarasota ever got hit on. I streamed right through it. I did have to drive and go find some service in the morning somewhere in a parking lot. But we did it, man. Yeah. And we were here helping you, Sam. The community was here for a reason. God worked through us all. I know, it was amazing. And that's why I'm so dedicated to this community, because you guys and girls have gotten me through so much, ladies and gentlemen. And it's just so big what I've been through. So I watched the labor live. This guy's so stupid. Crazy how fast April to October flew by. It can feel like we're always in the reset. Enjoy the seasons. I know. And then I moved to Sarasota. Your mom and dad would have wanted you to keep going. They were so proud of what you built. Keep grinding, Sam. You're a legend. Thank you. Thank you. When I hear that, I don't believe it. You know, I don't ever think I deserve any type of accolade. You know, I've been through so many ups and downs in my life. But I said, you know, Arcego, you're pushing forward. 333. It's why I've been here for the last 4 years. You're strong. Thank you. Someone says breakout incoming for Bitcoin. And I think you may be correct. It looks like it's about to give a little pop there. Can we get a pop? Can we get a little bit of a pop? A little pop. Starting to moon a little bit now. Maybe that right shoulder too. I'm sure your parents would have wanted you to continue your passions in life after their passing. Amen. Yeah. When you're ready for a private check, let me know. I could cook. We've had them. If you live in Florida, let me know. You know, we need someone that stays with us and cooks every day, though. Like the private chef we have, they come for a day and they cook like 5 or 6 meals, but then they have to be refrigerated, frozen. Eventually, they don't taste as well. You know, it's like you want the in-house chef. Really, I'm just not there yet. I don't think. I'd like to pay someone $100,000 a year to cook at my house. I mean, is that too much or too little? 80 grand, 100 grand. 100 grand, I think is, you know, 10 grand a month. No, 8 grand a month to sit in my house and cook. I don't know. Hold your head, brother. They gave everything they had to make sure you could have the world. It's on you to go get it. God bless you, Stack McChange, man. Thank you. Thank you. Great human being as well. God bless you. Shout out to all the awesome people here Saturday night. And Saturday night, I do get a little more philosophical. The market's always a little slower. We don't dive as crazy, especially when the market's crazy, right? Yeah. I'm near Tampa. I fell off a 50-foot ladder earlier. Luckily, I was on the first step. Oh, I love you, man. That's just the labor, $8K a month. You're funny. I'm there, $120 a year, cook day and night. Okay. Get yourself a Colombian chef. That was the second week finding you. That day melted me. Dang, man. I'll be your chef if I can drive the Lambo once a week. Sir, kindly give your analysis of BioUSDT, Bio Protocol. You know, I actually like the coin. Like, I know the project. We've gone over it a few times. Coin's down in the absolute dumps, though. I mean, you got to believe in the project to buy it down here. It's that serious. It's just, you know, you got to actually have conviction that you think this thing's going to bounce back. Have conviction in all coins. And if this is the one for you, then it is. But for me, I just don't have that conviction right now. I have it in possible Solana, maybe SEI, Chainlink, like Bitcoin Cash, BNB. I'm not ready to get too risky anymore, right? Florida life is absolutely amazing. I moved to Florida in April of 2024. I can't believe how fast time has flown. 2024 came to an end. I bought my house in September. And then I've been here now in my house for a year. I bought my first home ever. Owned my first piece of property. It was amazing. Or I had a rental property too before that. But, you know, first piece of property I actually owned. And, yeah, just crazy, man. Crazy. And now I've been in the house a year, September, October, November. December's coming to an end. And then January, February, March, and April, I'll have been in Florida for 2 years. So in 4 months, I will come up on 2 years in Florida. I just got here. How has 2 years gone by? I just got here, right? I live in Panama City, Florida. That's beautiful. Just starting too, he says. Sam, what do you think on Litecoin or big time frame 6-month multi-year pattern? I like Litecoin. I believe it will follow Bitcoin over time. Yeah, if Bitcoin has a bull run, Litecoin will follow, but it all depends on Bitcoin. Every time. I got cake. I like cake. See this Adam and Eve double bottom? Just sitting there sideways. Cake, man. Over time, looks like it'll eventually get back to $7. Turn the top one means reply. I was stationed in Tampa. My wife's family lives in Palmetto down there. We're down there a couple times a year. Great place. Oh, yeah. Been in Panama City for 48 years. Beautiful, man. LTC is old tech. It is, yeah. That's true. I opened a couple restaurants in LA and now I'm in OKC with 2 more doors open. I'm going to make my way to the East Coast. That's amazing, man. Look at you. Keep moving. Slipped in the ice going down a big hill, pushing my baby in a stroller. Stroller zoomed down the hill and flipped over the curb. Baby was 100% unharmed. Dang. Slipped on the ice going down a big hill, pushing my baby in a stroller. Stroller zoomed down the hill and flipped over the curb. Baby was 100% unharmed. Dang, man. Why? See, no offense, man. As much as I like, what the hell were you doing? Like, no offense. I have to, like, that's not an, see, my dad would call you out. That's not an accident between the aisles. It really wasn't, because you couldn't tell, like, you're pushing the stroller, you see a hill. The hell are you pushing the stroller down a hill for? You're like, well, I live on a hill, I have to go up and down, and I get that. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd say you have to use a car then and get out the driveway. Like, next, you better not. Come on, man. Come on. See, as a parent, you have to see that there's a possibility you could slip on the ice and lose the carriage. Like, that's on you, bro. That baby got hurt. That had been on you. That's no accident. I gotta be harsh. That's how my dad, that's how my dad taught me. I love you. I'm so thankful the baby is safe. But man, I gotta call that out. That's negligence. That's negligence. Period. All right. And anyone can call me out, say I'm being mean tonight. I don't know, but that is negligence, man. That's not cool. All right. You should have known that you could have slipped down that hill, and carriages are supposed to have, you're supposed to have a little rope around your wrist. I have a carriage, and when I'm on a hill, I put the rope around my wrist. If I fall down, at least the carriage stays with me. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have like another rope around your wrist, bro. The only reason I didn't say it because of respect for the channel. I'm glad you did. Come on, man. I think he's joking too. I don't know. I don't even know. God bless you, Brad. I'm so happy that everything is okay, and I'm happy you're all right. But please, man, next time as a dad, like, you got to see, as the man of the family, you have to see all dangers prior till. And there's no excuses, man. There's no slipping on the ice, slipping down the hill. There's slipping down the ice, but there's, I tied it to my wrist, and it was tied to the thing, and even though I slipped, the carriage stayed with me. Or the carriage slipped over a little bit, I caught the baby. I mean, anything could still happen. I get it. It's not a perfect world. All right? Someone said, I will never put my baby in a spot like that. 100%. 100%. I don't know how we got into this. Watching Be Strong makes me reflect during my hard time for encouragement. Amen. And all of us are going to see hard times. Some of you are going to get liquidated. Some of you are going to lose. Some of you are going to be down and out. It's going to feel like you're never going to win again. You could lose 20 times straight and feel like there's just every time you open a trade, it's not happening. I've been there. And you know what? Most people I know would have walked away from things I didn't walk away from. That's why I know it's, what I did was worth it. You know what I'm saying? You know when you're hard, how hard is. Everyone knows what level of hard is. Like, move 5 stones from one place to one. That's hard. Move 10. Go move 20. On your 30 stones, most people wouldn't do 30 stones. 50 stones, you're out of your mind. Like, we all know what hard is. And just go to that level where is really hard. Yeah. And get your out of my house too, son. You're funny, man. Gotta keep it G. That would have been a life-changing moment. Definitely glad the baby is okay, though. 100%. That guy is for sure changing his name now. You guys are funny, man. Yeah, I had to walk away a few times and lick my wounds. Amen. Wine, ice, and hill, common sense, maybe. Jesus. Billy is kicking me out of the basement. I know. I know, right? My dad sounded like your dad, quarter crawler. No swearing on the channel, but I get it. Changing the subject. You into UFC, Sam? Let me know your fight song and nickname. Funny. Is there a UFC fight on tonight? I've never been big into UFC. I just never know when the fights are on. You know, you have to like really follow it and know. I watch football on Sunday afternoons from like 4 to 7, man. I catch a game or two. You know, I catch the end of the Sunday night game and fall asleep. Like, it's kind of what I've been doing. And then when football season ends, like, I barely watch TV anymore. Like, and I even feel guilty sometimes watching football. Like, I could be working on science or, you know, doing something crazy. You're funny. First rule about Fight Club, right? Yeah. Shout out to Lowson Crypto, quarter crawler. I lost everything in all coins. Now rebuilding with trading and buying spot Bitcoin. Any advice? No, I can't give you any. My only advice is, you know, is life advice, is that what we keep pushing, we win at. And just keep pushing. I like the 21 above the 200. I see a pump tonight. They denied me, but I see a pump tonight. I see a pump tonight. Oh, baby, yeah. Sorry, I can't sing. I'm just... Why would someone not want to be with their family, young or old, instead of doing this? Farming, Captain Douchebag. What a weirdo. What a weirdo. My wife went to bed with the kids. She's so weird. There's always something being mean. There's always someone being mean, man. Look. It's so mean, yo, Uncle Buck. Shout out to Uncle Buck. We love you. I hope one day you get to spread positivity instead of negativity, because I guess you're full of it. But hey, man, I love you, man. Maybe you're just making a joke and you have me misunderstood. Who knows? I don't care anymore. I used to have a landscaping business. It could have only fine managed to work. Now that's hard work. I remember you, Sam, telling me on the live I shouldn't sell it. Just get someone to run it. In hindsight, yes. Interesting. Good games tomorrow. You're always invited to the carne asada. Ooh, sounds great. If you don't sell on the lows, you don't lose anything. Yeah, kind of as I know. But Sammy, has anyone ever told you you have the greatest thumbnails in the game? I was going through them for like 20 minutes in amazement. Yeah, I think my team's just awesome, man. They push themselves really hard to impress me with. They really want to impress me with the thumbs, man. They do a really good job, and they want to impress the world. Yeah. Hey, Sammy, I sent something on X. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. And then look, they dumped it right back down the second it looked like it was going to move. They just sent it right back down. It's so crazy. Price action is just so crazy. The weekend price action is treacherous. I'd stay away. It's better off. I can't. How many times Saturday sucked me in when I know it shouldn't? So, anyway, I love you all. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. I'll see you all tomorrow with an amazing live stream. Back in the morning, not as early. We don't have to be up at the crack of dawn like today. But I started today. I was up at like 5:45, 6 a.m. And you guys were here with me on the early stream. We almost hit the green box. It was amazing. So, anyway, stay off the charts, everyone. Stay awesome. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll assess. We'll do our weekly close, and we'll get ready for the week ahead. Thank you so much. I love you all. I appreciate you. And I thank you. Let me make sure I didn't miss any fan funding in the super chats here. Flux Daily, nice entry. Let's take a look at Flux real quick from GF Burke. Last thing. On his birthday, too. Like, how could we not do the super chat? That would be like insult to injury over here. You know, Flux looks kind of like Bitcoin, like it's doing that double bottom and it's trying to dig in. If Bitcoin can dig in, Flux will dig in, but I'm not, again, high risk, high reward for sure. Let's take a look at that 4 hour, and you can see it's technically in a bit of a flag. There's a chance it's consolidating here. I'm just, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I used to like Flux when it had some, yeah, you're right though. It's getting tight on the 200. Chance it gets a pump. I definitely would pay attention. It's riding a bottom area and it's tight on the moving averages. Could get a move up to 14 there for Flux. I think I'm going to leave it alone for me, but hey, that doesn't mean it couldn't happen. Thank you so much, everyone that participated in the stream. May Bitcoin stay above the 5-minute 200 and actually get a pump. You never know. We'll be back tomorrow morning to assess what happened, and then we'll go over that daily close Sunday night, the weekly close, and see where we end up on the 14th of December. Everyone, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for this Saturday night live stream. May God bless you. Please hit that like button. The more people hit the like button, the better. And again, I had such a rewarding day yesterday. Why wouldn't I show up today? Thank you, dear Lord, for everything you've given me. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for the family. Thank you for all the blessings. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Stay blessed. Stay amazing. The secret to success is getting started. I'll see you tomorrow.